Welcome back. The questions still coming in about COVID-19 and the state's response. We're continuing our live conversation with Governor Chris Sununu to answer your questions. And Gary's asking, are you allowed to take your car for a little drive for a change of scenery under the new stay-at-home order?
We do not recommend that, no. I mean, the stay-at-home order is really about only leaving for, exercise, if you need some outdoor recreation, work, going to the gas station or the grocery store. The whole point of the stay-at-home order is to really dissuade people from doing just that, frankly. Trips that can be held off for another time, we really recommend that you do that.
Robin wants to know, will the stay-at-home order affect court-ordered shared custody?
No, that would definitely be come under the necessity.
From Claire, will New Hampshire schools be closing for the rest of the school year?
So we've moved all of our decisions out to May 4th. A lot of people ask, why are you doing the essential businesses to May 4th? We're trying to line it up with the decision to move schools to May 4th. That date was chosen because it's the date that otherwise would have come right after April vacation for most of our students. So everything's being driven to May 4th. As we approach that date, we'll kind of reassess where we are. We really don't know, other than to say, I think it's safe to say we're going to be go through some some tougher times here in the next couple of weeks, and we're asking folks to prepare for that. Hopefully we're on the downside of things. We've come through this, what we're going to call the surge. We're seeing numbers decrease, and depending on where we are, we can reassess and maybe come out of it May 4th. But if not, it is very possible we go to the end of the year, but we won't make that decision to maybe a week or two before that deadline.
Samantha asks, Massachusetts and Florida are asking all travelers from out of state to quarantine for 14 days. Would New Hampshire consider doing the same?
Well, again, we are definitely not requiring. I don't think anyone can require it, but we're definitely asking folks, if you're coming from out of state, probably means you're coming from an area of a higher level of incidence, an area where you probably have 100 or more cases. And yes, we're asking people to quarantine. If they come up here, we're asking people to be very careful of their interaction with the general public. Again, listen to the requirements of our stay-at-home order, and in doing so, that'll help, again, suppress the viral spread.
There's been a lot of reports of New York plates in the Connecticut River Valley, and lots of reports of Massachusetts plates in the Lakes region and north.
We cannot shut the borders down, right? We have a lot of interstate travel, especially here in New England. We're regional, which is, again, why we lined up the essential versus non-essential business requirement with our partners from Massachusetts, very, in some ways similar to Vermont. Vermont is dealing with a little more of an issue with New Yorkers coming up. We know the viral rates in Massachusetts and Vermont are double or triple what we have in New Hampshire. So we can't prevent folks from coming up, but we are asking them to take our orders very seriously and responsibly. We're asking them to understand they should probably be self-quarantining for at least 10 to 14 days to make sure they're asymptomatic. But again, our stay-at-home order is really designed around all of those scenarios. They shouldn't just be out and about, walking the streets per se. You got to stay at home. You're going to be healthier at home and safer at home.
Do we need to be carrying letters from our employers if we are essential personnel in case we're stopped by police?
No, the police are not out there to stop people from going from here to there. In fact, we had a great call with law enforcement from all over the state this afternoon, and we made sure they understood this is not, we did not design the stay-at-home order to be primarily an enforcement action where you're going to be harassed to get back into your house. Nothing like that is what we're going for. But I mean, if there are folks that are just very willingly going against the rules, well, then obviously there's something that's going to have to be dealt with. But then people in New Hampshire are great. They understand the seriousness of this. They know that the importance of staying at home, the importance of the decisions that we're making. And again, we have full faith that by putting the order in place, it raises that elevated level of discussion about how important this is. And we think we're going to be in a good place.
And Warren asks, if places like nursing homes are quarantined, why are staff members allowed to go home?
I'm sorry, if nursing homes are quarantined?
Places like nursing homes are quarantined, yes. Why are staff members able to go home?
Well, again, the staff members basically go home and go to work. I mean, that's really their two options right there. Staff members are allowed to go home because they can't stay in, the nursing home facility, of course. So.
Okay, Governor, we're going to get some more from you. Thanks so much. We'll be back with just more in just 1 minute, so stay with us.